right, I'm here. Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
I see my peoples in the building. What up, Rock? Doc, you better know I knew you was in the building, Bookie Boo. So, let's get into it. Okay, all right, I'm waiting on you, baby. Um, let's get into it. So, today is the tapping. Today is today that we get into all of it. We go in the bag, we pull something from the bag, we talk about it. It could be an artist, it could be a song, it could be an album, it could be a producer, it could be anything. It could be hip hop, it could be R&B, it could just be a plethora of things. So we're gonna get to that in a minute, but there are a few things that I have to say before we get into that, baby. First things first, remember you can always join the conversation. You can call in, you can drop a comment. You can text. The number is 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. Also, you could ask me to drop the link. I'll let you on screen, but you have to be on your best behavior. If you are not on your best behavior, you cannot come up in the building. Problem is, well, it's not a problem for me, actually. It's a great thing for me because I'm going to tell y'all, I just wanted to make sure the phone line was open. I love to read somebody for filth. And I don't necessarily have to cuss you out, although I do love my cuss. Hold on, I need to get something for my nose, y'all. Told y'all, I got sinuses and allergies in the spring and the summer. It's allergies. In the fall and the winter, it's sinuses. And it's crazy here in Baltimore. It's crazy cold here in Baltimore. But yeah, be on your best behavior and I'll let you in. Otherwise, don't even ask me to drop the link because I'm not going to do it for you if you're going to come up here and act a fool. I'm just not going to do it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. So hit the like button. If you choose to subscribe via YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell in the top corner so that you can stay privy to all of the things that we have going on. If we're going live, if we add new content, whatever, which we will be dropping some new content really soon. I've been working hard over here, but I had to get my tech together first. So that's that. Oh, my boo just entered the building. I'm about to bring him on in a second. But for the most part, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscription button, and we'll get in. But let me bring in one of my favorite people on the planet, Doc, Professor Doc. He's not a professor, first of all. Okay, I just want to let you know. He's not a professor, and if I call him the Dominican man, he's not Dominican either. He's a black man. The Dominican man thing is a joke, and at the end of this podcast, you will see why I call him the professor. I'm going to bring him in right now. Hi, Doc, honey.
What's okay? How you doing?
I feel like it's been forever, even though it was like
the holiday in between, and then you get the show on Monday. And you said Dominican. I went from Brazilian to Dominican now.
It's supposed to be, you correct, thank you. You're supposed to be Brazilian, man.
I'm just international with it.
Now that you're not, well, okay, you're not Portuguese. You don't speak Portuguese. And, well, I don't know. You might, do you?
I know a little.
Okay. What? Oh, my God. Test them skills, Doc. And I don't know where Dominican came from. You know, long story. Long story. Something that happened in my day-to-day. Pay me no. Yeah.
Is it quick enough to share? Because I'm curious.
This my neighborhood. We are a very mixed and diverse neighborhood, and so nothing important. Just know he was Dominican.
Okay.
I like to walk. I told you I do the 8-mile track. Like I like to walk 8 miles. Keep myself slim and trim for the age that I'm in. Well, not slim and trim.
Beautiful woman handling her business, keeping body fit, feminine, and sexy. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know about slim and trim though. I want to say healthy because I'm a mom and I want to be here for as long as I can for my kid.
Understand.
But further down the street is a Dominican barbershop, and as I walk, stuff happens. Yeah.
Attention happened probably.
Yeah, we'll say that. Was it
wanted or unwanted?
You know what's crazy? And it's I'm okay. Quick story. The crazy part about when I walk this neighborhood, you know, the black men will drive down the street. They might look real quick, but they don't do too much. You feel me? They don't do too much. It's always Hispanic men for some strange reason. I got a Mexican man. Huh?
It's machismo.
No, it's crazy. I got a Mexican man that sees me walking down the street, and he always be like doing little gestures and stuff like that. And then I got to pull out my piece and be like, listen.
Whoa. See, look, that took a left quick.
All right, let me tell you something. Let me get my bop on and go ahead about your business, because it's getting redundant now. He just does it on a regular basis, and I see him like every morning when I walk. Even when I got my big, and it's cold in Baltimore, so I don't deal well with the cold. You see, I got my blanket. So I got my big coat on. Hey, he okay? Just do what he want to do. Then the barbershop down the street, they be on one, but they don't go as hard as the Mexican man. So I guess I can't be the same man. They don't go as hard, but an incident happened on my little journey today. So no, what I meant to say was he is not Brazilian. Let's correct that. But anyway, how are you doing, Doc? I missed your text message, but I meant to tell you once the show is over, I turn the show phone off.
That's fine.
I was like,
that's why I said check the Discord, because I assumed that would be more of a thing because it's more active, and
it's probably better for you per se, because we deal in this business here. For you to call the other number, text the other number, or email me, because I'm checking my emails every day and it comes straight to my phone. So awesome. The Discord is basically on the computer, and I leave it there on purpose. Nah, y'all ain't gonna be getting on my nerves. My phone going off. Oh no, it's Discord. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so my apologies. I was like, oh no, I missed Doc's message. I didn't get to say happy Thanksgiving to you, Doc. So happy belated Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving to you and yours too. I'm glad I got to say it before Christmas, because then it'll be real late, and I don't like that. So it is what it is. Let's get into our first little birdie. First out the bag to tap in. Please, if y'all watching, please like, share, subscribe. Kat would love all the support y'all can provide and give. I would. I really, really would. So the first out the bag is the Lords of the Underground. Good one. You can start first today. Oh, okay. Lords of the Underground, Mr. Do It All and Mr. Funky. That was one of my favorite hip hop groups growing up in the beginning, and I love their sound. It was, you know what? Who came out first? Was it Das FX or Lords of the Underground? But I always compared them two in my head all the time. Yeah, I could see the comparison. I don't know who came out first. I want to say Lords of the Underground, though. I want to say them. I want to say Lords of the Underground did too. And no, Mr. Do It All, the rhyme style, dope, the beats hard, the whole rugged gully. I don't even know what other words y'all would use up north, but all that aesthetic was what it was to me. So no, I used to bump that. Did I have it on tape or CD? I can't remember now. I probably had it on tape if it was before, because I had Das FX on tape. So I probably had them on tape, and I used to put that in my Walkman and just be do it all, Mr. Funky. That was me. I used to love Lords of the Underground. They from Jersey though, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they from Jersey. Jeez, Lords of the Underground, man. I hate to always go back to this, but they were in that time frame, and I like them a little around here. We'll say gutter. I like them a little gutter. I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan, so that just speaks monumental. Like that speaks a lot for me. And so they were, even though the rhyme style, that was like the early hip hop style with dudes still incorporated that speedy cadence a little bit. Yeah. they was all like in that time frame. And I'm glad that you made the comparison to DOS Effects, because they was my they was my dudes right
Guys, that's my vote though.
they was
Those
my
my
dudes
people.
right there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, it was the 90s, so you wanted to be so I like that comparison. That's a good comparison if you're gonna compare them to anybody in that time frame. Well, but I guess we should rearrange the order. We should compare DOS Effects to them since they came out first.
True. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I was like, when I say I used to run home and just hope and pray, because I would get in trouble if I ordered a music video, because remember, you had to pay for it.
Yeah, you were still doing the box or music choice.
Music jukebox. And so you would get in trouble if you ordered the video, but you could always turn it on and just wait for the videos to come on. And I ain't gonna lie, they was one of the groups I used to run home after school. Like, I'm about to go see what's going on the box and let's see what's going on. I was really into the Lords of the Underground. That's crazy that I pulled them out first.
No, that's a good one. That's an awesome one. This is very much like my induction into me loving hip hop, because wordplay, just rapping was the awesome part of storytelling, but using metaphors, similes, and just describing stuff. And basically, to me, in rap, you become a superhero. You become a superhero in your verses. You can do all these amazing things. And Mr. Do It All, his name said it all. I can do it all, and that's what he tried to do in his rap. So that was awesome.
Right. Yeah, man.
Here's a quick little.
We go through the bag because it brings up so many memories of the era and the time, and when hip hop was, I don't want to say at its purest, but at a great plateau. I'll say that. I don't want to say it was the best thing popping or everything about it's better than now. I'm gonna just say, for me personally, it was at its height, and they were a part of that.
I agree. I think I almost want to say they were at their best because it was right before the money started coming in. That was right before the shiny suit era. Well, no, it wasn't, because it went from gully to extra gutter, or because that's when the Wu-Tang and all that stuff started coming out.
Yeah,
and then NWA. Well, no, NWA had already been around.
Yeah,
but
they had.
It was right before the shiny suit era, basically. Overall.
Right, it was before Diddy got his hands on stuff. I'm not going to bring him up.
Gonna talk about what he got his hands on.
I'm not going to bring him up today. I'm not going to do it.
Look, I got your joke. I got your joke.
I'm trying not to, even though he's making it impossibly hard for me not to bring him up. I'm not going to bring him up today.
Everywhere. Oh wait, one thing I did want to say.
What?
If we do the Lords of the Underground and we say DOS Effects was kind of in that thing, would you put the Fu-Schnickens anywhere in there? Only because you mentioned the rhyme style a little bit.
Dang, I forgot about the Fu-Schnickens. Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would. That would be like, I'm not to go Phil Jackson on you, but if it's going to be that.
The Diamond Offense. Okay.
I can't do the whistle, but I can do the triangle.
Got you.
I tried though for years. I've been trying to do that whistle. You know when
I can't do that. My father could do that. I cannot do that. I can never figure it out.
I've been trying. It don't work for me. But that'll tell you how much of a Lakers girl I am. But so I can't do it. But yeah, I would put them. I would put them in. I would definitely put them in. Dang, I forgot about the Fu-Schnickens. You know, see what I'm saying? That was just perfect how that came out.
Hold on, one thing I want to add in. If you remember the video from Los Underground, why did Mr. Funky wear a diaper though? I don't know if you remember that. In the video, he wore a diaper.
I don't remember that. Why did he wear a diaper?
I don't know if he was trying to be like George Clinton, but if you go back and watch one of the, I forget which one it is. He's in the video he's a grown adult man in a diaper though.
Wait, man, I'm about to turn my phone down so I can look real quick. What?
I'm trying to remember what song it was, but I know they at least had two videos that I remember.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
He was in a diaper for one, and I was always like, why did he? I don't get it. But the only person I can associate was like one of the members of George Clinton's band.
Right,
and I don't know if he was doing it for the aesthetic of it. He was in a diaper and 10 boots. I think it was in 10 boots. I know he was in boots.
What?
It's gonna mess you up when you see. You can be like, I don't remember, but then you're gonna see. You be like, why was he doing this?
I'm looking right now just so I can see. Just so I could see. All right. This Chief Rocker. It wasn't Chief Rocker, was it?
Was it Chief Rocker? It might have been Chief
Or Funky Child.
That makes sense. Then Funky Child. That might have been why he was in the diaper because he was trying to.
All right, I'm gonna run the video while we talk.
I think it's Funky Child. It has to be Funky Child.
No, because I was getting ready to say I don't remember that in in the other joint. But hold on. I'm gonna let it play while we talking so I can.
So you're gonna see it. You can be like, what?
Yeah.
He's in the diaper, right?
Yeah, he in the diaper.
Told you.
And he got the Scully on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yeah, why was you in the diaper, dude?
See, I remember that because it never made sense to me overall. But then I'm thinking like, oh, it was called Funky Child, so it makes a little bit more sense.
He don't got no shirt on. He got the white Scully cap on, and he got the diaper on with the Timbs on. Oh my gosh.
I told you.
What?
I told you. I knew it.
I don't remember. Why didn't I remember that? But I know why in Chief Rocker. I remember that song too. That was my joint right there. I remember that song. I remember the video.
Good one.
It was different times back then, Doc. It was different times.
I don't see myself doing the music. Who gave the treatment for the video? It's like, hey, we're gonna put you in the diaper, right? And he was like, yeah, that sounds cool.
He's like, I got a vision.
No,
hear me out.
Look, I would have your word. I would have like disperse.
Nigga, I'm not doing that. We need a new director. Cause who is getting in a diaper? That would have been me. No, we need a whole new director. We can keep part of the treatment, but we ain't keeping all of the treatment because that's horrible. Who told him to do that? So I next one out the bag. That's crazy. I'm glad I pulled that up because that's nuts. The next one out the bag is Fabulous.
Fabolous. Ladies first.
Okay, so I have what's the word? I don't have a Cameron relationship with him. You already know what that was. I got burnt at the stake. I was wild. Niggas put me on the stake and said, on the house. But I do at first when Fab first hit the scene, I ain't really like him.
Really?
Yeah. It might have been because he was spelling his name all the time, and that got on my nerves. Like, all right, nigga, we know how to spell your name already. You feel me? I don't want to hear you spell your name every single song. But as he matured into his his career, his craft, I ain't gonna lie, Fab had a lot of mixtapes that was some bangers. They were some bangers, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this is not the dude that I didn't used to like, that I had beef with at first because he was all these, like, he had a lot of bangers. Cold Summer was my joint. Like, he had a lot of bangers.
Yes.
Like, I liked him into like the later Fab, not the early Fab though. I'm talking about when I mean early Fab, I'm talking about when and that was the joint too, and I still didn't like him, but that was the joint he
Nate
did.
Dogg?
Huh?
The one the OG song he had with him and Nate Dogg?
No, not even that. If Nate Dogg,
before. You talking about mixtape Fab?
No, I'm talking about pre-mixtape Fab. Nate Dogg, if I would have, I love Nate Dogg, so that wouldn't have never came out. Even if I didn't like Fab at the time, if Nate Dogg was on it, I like the song because I love Nate Dogg, right? No, I'm talking about back when they had him doing like the Little Moles and the song with Lil Mo, Superwoman. When he got on Superwoman, I ain't like that. The song was hot, but I didn't like his style back then. He had to grow on me. He's one of them artists that had to grow on me, and he couldn't grow that way. He had to grow towards his mixtape lane to grow on me.
I really would think that you would have liked Fab off the rip though.
I'm a hard critic. I don't play with these dudes.
Okay.
I don't play with and that's the other thing. A lot of people always, because they like, all right, well, he was doing that, but that wasn't what I was in. I like these dudes.
Okay.
I adore these dudes. So he would not have been in my hemisphere at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't what I was into.
It was a different style too that he was on, because he was way after Wu-Tang and Boot Camp. So it was part of the shiny suit era a little bit more. So that's probably why you really didn't gravitate towards it. But I'm like, he's a rapper though.
He is, but like I said, he had to grow on me. It wasn't like when he first came out, that's how everybody felt like, oh, he's the rapper's rapper. He wasn't the rapper's rapper then. He wasn't. People liked him. People rocked with him. He was cool, but he wasn't like, oh my gosh, fabulous. No, that wasn't how that went. I remember that era very clearly. That was not how that went. He had to grow on. I mean, I don't say he had to grow on me, but like I said, people rock with him. They liked it. He can rhyme. The boy can spit. I'm not saying that he couldn't. I just didn't like him in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like him in that frame. You know, I liked as he progressed and started. Even it's a song he got where and that's my joint. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna use that for my next promotion for tomorrow. Now that I think about it. Okay. I think it's a joint he got with Carrie Hilson and it's called Everywhere, Everything. Like it's catchy, but that brought
it's named after the movie Everywhere, Everything, All the Time. Something like that.
Something like that. But okay. I even like that song, and I like that song because it's more catered. And I got what they was doing. They was trying to cater to the ladies, because
that's how Fab always can win, though.
Yeah, that's how that system goes. You make music for the ladies, and the fellas gonna go where the ladies are.
Exactly.
But then that was the perception, because then you get a lady like me. It's like, I'm like, shit. You feel me?
I'm like, I'm playing this for you. Why you don't like it?
Where's the metaphor? Like, I want some gutter.
Well, Fab is he's the fly guy.
He is, and he's still like that to this day. Like, speaking of Fab, this is funny. So, I don't watch regular TV because one, I'm always in the studio trying to put something together or whatever. So one unit will be on YouTube and the rest of the units will be on whatever I got going on. Speaking of that, my MacBook is back, baby. Oh, but anyway, so I'm pumped about that. You don't know how long that journey was. So usually I have the TV up top on YouTube and everything else is business, right? And the other day, you know who Miss Pat is, right?
Miss Pat.
She a comedian. Thick, pretty woman. But she an older lady. And her name is Miss Pat. She got a show on BET Plus. And she nice like that. She's funny too.
Okay.
Her backstory is crazy. One day I'm gonna talk about Miss Pat because I love her. And even the show she got on BET Plus is raw, it's uncut, like they cussing all that on it, right? So anyway, they gave her a court show. Now she has a little court show on there too, right? And on the court show, they had Jim Jones and they had Fab.
And this already sounds funny now.
So the argument between him, Jim Jones, Mano.
Oh, and Mano on there? This is extra funny now.
Yeah, it's Jim Jones, Mano, Davies, and Fab. The beef that them three always got with Fab is that Fab come to the gym all fly all the time, trying to be all all slick and flyed up or whatever. And they like, we in the gym. Like, what is you doing all that for? So Jim Jones took Fab onto Miss Pat's little court show or whatever. And that was the argument. That was the case. Because Miss Pat show is not like court cases like, I don't know. I want to say like Judge Judy, maybe Mabel. Remember Mabel?
Yeah.
She funny. Like she real funny. So
it's more like a homie court type thing. I just looked it up real quick. So
right.
Like a homie court.
So they going back and forth, and he like, Miss Pat, what am I doing here? And Jim like, he's wasting my time. What you do it to Jim? Like, it was funny, and I'm glad I caught it because it was funny. It was hilarious. I was like, yo. in between Jim Jones, Miss Pat, and Fab going back and forth with all three of their banter, it was hilarious. But he stayed that he on his fly tip. You can't let that man be his fashionista Picasso if he want to be.
Exactly. Let him live. Let him live.
If he want to get fly, to let that man get fly. Now, on the other hand, on the other tip, to go along with the things that's going on in the world today of the music industry, you know, he had that incident with his baby mama where he,
and that was extremely horrible.
It was.
I'm surprised.
Go ahead.
I'm surprised that she didn't do anything, because that was a very evident thing that did happen. And I mean, it was in the news at the time, but yeah.
Nah, he did what he was supposed. He did what, well, streetwise, he did what he was supposed to do. Marry her, she won't testify against me.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like,
okay,
he did. If you smart, after you do some dumb stuff like that, what he was supposed to do. So not to say that anything that he did was right, because this is
as long as we can keep it on that, long as we can agree that what he did was not right.
It wasn't right. Nothing he did was right. And then some other footage with his baby mama, with her dad and her brother, and he zapping out on them then. So it's just like, oh, this industry is so freaking. We talked about that. How do I get back in the bag?
Oh, wait, I was gonna do my fab stuff.
I'll go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead. Go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think it's funny you mentioned how he always spells his name. That came from him going up and doing a freestyle where he messed up spelling the word with not Clue. Who's the other DJ? The other big New York DJ.
Flex.
Yeah, Flex. And so when he was there, they said you probably should change your name to that because you spelled it wrong. And he took it and ran with it. That's the reason he always spells it.
So that's what it was?
Yes, that's why his name is not spelled right. And that's why he always spells it.
Spelled horrible. But
that he was freestyling and he spelled it that way, and they was like, that should be your name because you spelled it wrong, and he just stuck with it. And FABOLOUS, and everybody can recite that. So that's really where I got that from. Fab always been cool to me because he, to me, was one of the first East Coast rappers that really did rap over West Coast beats. And then the big song with Nate Dogg, that stood out to me. He can rap. He's extremely lyrical. He is extremely creative. So it made sense. The other part where I always understood why he won is because he did cater to make songs that girls would like.
Yeah.
You can't really lose with that. Jump on the R&B songs, make a song about she killing it, or
that was my joint. I ain't gonna lie, I like that song. That was my joint because I was like,
throw it in the bag. That
was all right, but she be killing it. You be killing it. And I was like, oh, that was my get dressed to song for a minute. Like, all right, I'm getting dressed. I need to throw this on because I need to feel. It's like it give you an energy. Like, yeah, I do be killing. Let me throw these boots on real quick. You know.
Got you. Yeah, no, that's how it should work though. But so, what is your favorite Fab song?
Real One. It's a joint off a mixtape. That Cold Summer joint.
My favorite Fab song is Breathe.
Oh, that was my other joint too.
I think he actually put his pen into that. Outside of that, my other one is Freddie versus Jason with Jadakiss.
I like them together though. I like them together. No, they awesome combination. I like them together. But that Breathe joint was, man, had me like 1 into the 2 and 2 into the 3 into the 4. Breathe. Oh, that was my joint. I ain't gonna lie, I did love that song. But that Killing It song, that was my get dressed song. Like, yeah, I might need to go back to using that song as my wardrobe song. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I do be killing it. It's like he's talking to me like, girl, you be killing it. I'm like, yeah, boy, I do be killing it. I will say this though. A lot of that stuff that, I'll save that for tomorrow. when I'm talking about that kind of stuff. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Fab out so I can save that for tomorrow because I got some things to say about him too. But on the music tip, like I said in the beginning, not really. As we gradually moved into, the mixtape fab, where he was just killing, because it really he got more mixtapes than he got albums. So
True.
You feel me? When we get into the mixtape fab, I like that fab. I like that fab a lot. So
caveat points for Fab. When Twitter first was popping, Fab was hilarious on Twitter. I don't know if he was ever on Twitter. He was 50 Cent before 50 Cent was on Twitter. And 50 Cent on Twitter, even to this day, is still hilariously
50 is the killer on not even on Twitter. 50 go hard on Instagram.
See,
he goes.
I believe it. I don't have Instagram, but I see the things that people say that 50 be saying. But Fab was that before in the beginning. Just as witty as he is in his rap songs, he was super witty within 140 characters. So I was giving that to.
Speaking of 50, he going in on Diddy and he trying to buy a Revolt from him right now.
Yes.
But that's a whole other story. So I'll get in that tomorrow. All right. Next on our roster, Special Ed.
Oh, Special Ed.
Shit tonight. Go ahead. Tonight.
I was trying to put his name up real quick, but all right. So Special Ed, he was to me one of the more OG rappers.
Mm-hmm.
I Got It Made was a classic song. I forget how I know it was like a super probably preteen teen when I remember hearing that. Mm-hmm. But I remember I got a dog with a solid gold bone. I Got It Made. That was just a classic song. I'm trying to remember any other songs I remember by Special Ed overall. I know I heard it and I know a bunch of them, but I can remember on more of mixed cuts with posse cuts more for some reason than I do remember on his own solo stuff. But good rapper, skill set, way before the Shining Suit era. The arrogance. If I would always make a comparison,
I'm the magnificent says it all.
There you go. I'm the magnificent. Yep, all the scratches. Very much who's the gentleman? Big L. He was the precursor to Big L to me also.
I don't know because we didn't get to spend a lot of time with Big L, but I'm quite sure that was one of his you know what I mean?
Influences, mentors.
Yeah. We didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. But yeah. But I'm the magnificent said everything about Special Ed. Oh, you cocky.
Yeah,
wait a minute. Who makes a song that says I'm the magnificent?
I am the magnificent.
Right.
The scratches
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And for the time, you think of the era and the time that was coming out, that was big balls.
Very much Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was that guy too. And he was probably before Special Ed with that.
He was. He so was. Mm-hmm. I think Kane gave niggas like Special Ed the juice to be like, hell yeah, I'm about to listen to me.
That would make sense though. That would make a lot of sense.
You would think of three. Dang, that's crazy you brought him up because Big Daddy Kane. I just watched an inspirational video by him earlier today. And he was saying he was dropping some jewels. So from a lady's point of view, everybody was on him because of his looks. He even made an appearance on the Cosby Show. You remember that? No. He wasn't himself though. He didn't play himself. He played another rapper, but Rudy and her friends wanted to go see him, and Pam and Shaw, what was the name? Charmaine, they had to be their escorts, and they took what was Alan Payne's character at the time? What was his name? I cannot think of his name. Lance. They had to take them with them to go see him, but he wasn't Special Ed in there. He was just another, I can't even remember what his name was. So I remember that episode very vividly of the car.
You really, really liked him then, huh? He had the good hair.
No, it wasn't even that, because actually, if you see what I deal with, it ain't It ain't the good hair.
You say it from the lady's point of view. I'm trying to understand what the ladies were saying.
You gotta think of the time frame. That's what they was doing. He was a light-skinned dude with good hair. The ladies was on him. That's just the reality of it. What Cat likes and what it was is two different things.
Oh, okay.
What Cat likes and what it was two different things. You
okay? No, you got to repeat it.
I'm from these Baltimore streets.
Okay.
Hair don't really do it for us over here. We like a different kind of thing over this way. But I remember that episode because they was all over like gushing on like he's so beautiful, he's so whatever. And I was like, whoa.
I gotta go back and figure out this episode of the Cosby Show then because I did not remember that.
Rudy and her friends, it was like Rudy and like three of her friends wanted to go see them, but the only way that her father and Mrs. Huxtable, the Huxtable parents, would let her go is if her cousin Pam accompanied her as a chaperone, and then she got Charmaine and Lance to come with her, and then they wound up flipping the script. Rudy and them got mad at her because they was more in the closer in age, and so it was like the Matt gang. He was laying Matt.
So they didn't get the attention that she wanted, and it was okay.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go see if I can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that episode vividly. Like I could see it right now. I'm not even watching none of that, but I could see it right now.
You remember that episode, but you don't remember him in a diaper. But okay.
Well, listen, at the time back then, when he was in that diaper, I was dancing.
So you were just listening to the music. I was like, why is he in a diaper?
Wasn't paying that close attention. That's why I was like, he was in a diaper?
But
then I had to go look it up. Like, hold up.
Like I said, it always bothers me. But I'm gonna see if I can YouTube that Cosby Show episode and see if I remember it. But
just remember, it was Rudy and her three friends. Pam was a chaperone. Charmaine and Lance tagged along with Pam. She got mad at Pam because she got special ed's attention.
Gotcha.
That's how that episode went. It's more to that episode because the Cosby Show was way deeper than that. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I like at that time, and like that time was a beautiful time. Again, I keep going back to that. Also, videos you can see on Music Jukebox. They need to hire me so I could pump them back up so they can have. You feel me? They could get back on their ones and twos. But I think what made it
work nowadays.
Huh?
You think that would really work nowadays? The much access that we have to just streaming music whenever we want, you think people would want to even do it that way?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was getting ready to get to that part. Only reason why it probably wouldn't work, and Irv Gotti, we gonna blame him for that, right? Because when that was jumping off real heavy, they figured out how to unlock the code. It's like almost trying to figure out the algorithm right now. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But he figured out how to unlock the code, which was a whole bunch of fake numbers and fake. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, like he the only one to figure. I figured that shit out with Derpperson, but I told you, guerrilla tactics. It was guerrilla tactics. Started making up all kinds of emails. Okay, we don't need a new email address so we can vote, but same thing, same theory. You feel me?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It would take time, and that's why you do with back in the day. At that time, you would need a street team. It's no different from right now. They complain a lot about the fact that artists don't get paid the same amount for streams, but there's a lot of artists that just have streaming farms. They have an apartment somewhere with a bunch of computers that just play their songs over and over and over again. So
not only that, as far as artists are concerned, the business is oversaturated right now. How many artists do you have loading up music? And I know this because I've done it professionally. I've done it for other artists. You feel me? Loading their music up on different distribution sites. I do that right now, and I do a podcast.
Yeah,
I'm not an artist. You feel me? So it's the same concept. Only difference is with doing a podcast, is other avenues of monetization, where as though as an artist, you're limited, and if you ain't getting no tour money, it's just you're a struggling artist. Real talk. Real talk. And I tell everybody all the time, it's all about your marketing, because everybody got a product. Everybody, my bars is this and my bars is that, and I'm hot and I'm this and I'm that. You say that, but you have no marketing plan in place to present your product. Mm-hmm. Beautiful thing about the industry, when you get a major deal, you have a machine behind you, so you don't have to worry about it. But it's not as easy to get a record deal as it was back then. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of independent artists who are all uploading their music by some means. You got TuneCore, you got DistroKid, you got all of these different platforms.
SoundCloud, Bandcamp, yeah.
Exactly. So now you got to prove what makes you better than the rest. Why should I download you? You know what I mean? So it's not even. I hate how much people get paid per stream. You feel me? But at the same time, I get why people get paid how they get paid per stream.
Yeah,
it's different. But at the same time, what people need to remember, they wasn't getting paid like that back then either.
Nope. You be in debt until like your second album. You better hope after your first album you get at least 2 hits off of it. You get 3, you straight.
What?
You get what?
Huh. You was lucky.
That's what one hit wonders exist for a reason.
And I keep saying this. I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Record labels don't necessarily sign artists than they used to back in the day, so they could get all the product out of them. Record labels wasn't necessarily signing. That's why we got so many one-hit wonders. They weren't necessarily signing you so you could have a hit album. Now, if you came out and you had the gift, the talent to create an album, a full, complete piece of work, then yeah, they rock with it. All right, but they really hope that you was a one-hit wonder. They can write that shit off. It's a text writer. It's just like when you die as an artist, they make money off more money off you than dead and alive. You know what I'm saying?
Very and sad.
It is. It's real sad, but I think all of that's about to change, Doc. I think it's about to be the new world order when it comes to this.
I think I was talking to my brother, but we were saying how just as much as for the way streaming is now for actors and writers, the way they have unions and stuff, musicians or artists itself should form some type of union. I mean, yeah, you got like ASCAP that monitors what gets played, but you don't have nothing to protect you from making sure that you're not getting taken advantage of and making sure that you get your full worth of what you need, but you can't get it unless you're as a group, as a whole, arguing against the machine that is trying to say, nope, you get 1,000 streams, we're only paying you 25 cents per whatever. So that's the business.
And then we're just now getting to that point now where the old MCs are finally getting some kind of retirement situation, because you heard about Nas and them coming together and starting something so that when you, because it's different for like a Nas, because he went into like the tech industry and he invested his money wisely. And so now, you know, he stopped spending money on stupid. I love you shit too, Nas. Don't, baby, I love you. I got to rub on him real quick. I love you.
Did a smart thing. I remember he made one of his kids like an executive producer of album, so
his daughter
gonna be set for life.
Destiny, his daughter, his oldest, his daughter. I love you. I gotta talk to him and let him know I love him. But at one point in time, Nas was spending money on dumb stuff, dumbass shit, stupid shit. And so he wasn't able to get his cake up like that just then. But now his cake is up. And I think he realized that, you know, once you get a certain age in this industry, you pretty much shit out of luck. I'm sorry, I'm hearing noises. But you pretty much shit out of luck once you get a certain age. Ain't no retirement. It wasn't no retirement plans or no pension plan for a rapper. You was just out.
Look, I just thought about something. Tell the ghost I said hi.
You know who it was. Oh, good. I'm not by myself.
I remember you told me before.
Yeah. That's why I was like... had talked to that nigga the other day because the nigga was in here throwing shit. I'm like, listen here, we cool. Don't be doing that. I ain't scared of you, nigga. We will fight. I fight ghosts, but whatever. But they're just now getting a retirement union type of situation for
which
them.
is good.
Yeah. So because a lot of MCs, once it's dead. Queen Latifah was lucky. She transitioned into acting, and then she still was making music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of other MCs weren't lucky like that. Like they weren't set up to, you know what I mean? Like, all right, so what do I do after rap?
Well, no, it's really I would want to see at some point in time, only because it will make more sense to like me and you, the rappers that were somewhat big at the time that we don't really know where they went, like where are they now? But not like R&B singers, but actually the rappers. Like, think about, I'm trying to think of somebody off the top of my head who, Tracy Lee, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where is he at now for real?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but that's because they got to that point where what do you do after this?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I would hope they invested, bought some businesses, did some franchising. I mean, either start working in the industry, something, but
somewhere in there they get in there. But it's like, what about all that music they made? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Again, there's no pension for a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You did all this work. You gave all your sweat, blood, sweat, and tears to the game, and then you get shit. You get nothing. Big Daddy Kane, he still get shows, so he still get booked. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of artists out here that don't get booked.
Yeah. But then, even with that, if you're getting booked at certain ages, I think that's probably gonna be still hard work going on the road to do shows and.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but
and then your crowd ain't as big, so you know what I mean. You're not guaranteed to have a sold out show like you may have once upon a time had. Your money is funny because everybody not, you know what I'm saying. And I think Nas and them, they trying to set it up for not for him because he alright, and not for Jay-Z because he alright, but other rappers from their era that are gonna be those dudes or are those dudes now. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I get it, and I like what they're trying to do. But let's get to these love notes real quick. I gotta explain the love notes to people who may not have watched the show before. Love plus show, show notes equals love notes. Me and Doc used to go back and forth. I called it love. He talked about my stack of papers. I was getting ready to show y'all. Hold on.
Oh, you got it. You got one. Yes.
Not
yes.
That. This school documents, but
I'm crazy show notes. All them trees died for Cat to say, "Hey, I love you, people," which he does.
Gotta show my people love. But I used to come with my stack of papers, and Doc used to get on me about it. So we went back and forth, and then finally we came to an agreement, came to a compromise, and now we call it love notes. Mm-hmm. So that's where we got that from. I still trip over there like, Doc, stop talking about my this love. So let's get to this love.
Pull up looking like a school principal or a secretary with your stack of papers.
Oh, you lucky I ain't put my glasses on and was
no. Oh yeah, you used to put the glasses on too.
Put them on the brim of my nose like this. Now listen here.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so let's get to these love notes right now because I gotta show my people's love. First and foremost, big shout out, because hold on, I want to show some love real quick. Big shout out to anybody watching from YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. I appreciate you. Thank you. Say hi so I can say hi back to you. And Doc can say hi too. Let me get to the love. It's all love over here. Thank you for all of the love. Big shout out to my top 6: the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Canada, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys. Love you so much. I do. Thank you, booze. They make me happy. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Spain, Singapore, Spain. I want to talk about y'all in a minute. Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Hi, Booze. I love you too. Hi, I love you. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Listen, let me tell you something about Spain. Spain trying to come through, and it's weird because I know about you, Spain. I know some things about Spain, a couple little things. But Spain been coming through trying to push. I don't know who they trying to push out the situation, but they trying to push somebody out the top six.
What's Spain? What you got going on in Spain?
Look, Doc, I was what? Okay, all right, Spain. I see you.
Look, you keep saying Brazilian man, and they speak Portuguese, and Spain they speak Portuguese. So look, the algorithm in the card, you keep saying Brazilian, and they're like, oh, she must do some Portuguese. So
today they speak Spanish. So I might have kind of been there. Spain is a Spanish country. They speak Spanish, and I said Dominican, and they speak Spanish. So I don't know where I got Dominican today from. I don't know. I was tripping. Dudes down the street.
Earlier story, but
yeah, dudes down the street. But anyway, so yeah, big love to my listening audience. If you don't know, these are the people who download this podcast and have helped us get to the number of downloads that we currently have and are helping us get to more numbers. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with me earlier. You know, I had my moments. Anyway, so Doc, are we ready?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me pull this.
Are we ready for the final exam? Ain't nobody.
All right, do you remember the topic?
I know I said 2008.
Yep.
I remember that. I know. We gotta stop doing this too, getting off of here and not picking the next.
So we'll make sure it happens today, but hold on, I gotta click it the right way.
Okay.
Sure. Here we go. Boom and boom. And yep, that'll work. So first clue.
Okay. Hold on, let me put it on. Oh, wait a minute. I sang my boo on here real quick. All right, let me read this right now. So known for his Southern roots, socially conscious lyrics, this rapper collaborated with Erykah Badu on a song called Ninth Wonder in 2008. Okay, you can give me my next one.
Next one. Okay, here goes clue 2.
Okay.
Why didn't click?
Because I feel like I know, but hold
so
on.
This is also crowd participation. If anybody's watching the audience, y'all think y'all know, please jump in. Kat, she currently is the reigning champ. She is the reigning queen. She's on her throne. She said you can knock over a pedestal, but you can't knock over a throne. But y'all are willing to try. If she can't get it, then I get a point. I've been losing lately. She's been winning.
Boop, 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 boop. The champ is here. All right. Anyway, the greatest story never told became an anthem for those who felt marginalized and overlooked, resonating with issues, who appreciate his honest and relatable storytelling. Okay. Number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah, I can't. Number 3.
I think I went too easy last time, so I made these more in-depth questions.
See, these are like, ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So this rapper released the album Death of a Pop Star. Death of a Pop Star, which marked a significant shift in his musical style. All right, go ahead to the next one. I'm not, because I fail, but you know, when I get like this, I go, I need more. I need more. Go ahead and get the next one. And then I'm going to try to see if I could go off this last one before I ask for number 5.
Okay. So this is number 4. Here you go.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Be With You became a fan favorite, showcasing his ability to blend heartfelt emotions with his significant Southern hip-hop sound. Jesus, Doc, what are you doing to me? This is why it's called the final exam, people. What are you doing to me? Be With You.
You got the last week, you got it super easy. I'm
did.
trying to gauge how difficult I needed to be and how cool I needed to be.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to visualize that in my head. And it was a fan favorite, Be With You. Somebody could come knock me off right now because I'm lost. All right, give me my last clue. My last clue so I could put it all together.
Last clue.
This one is a little hard. This is a final exam for real. Southern rapper.
Yes.
1998. Erykah Badu.
I'm trying to find it because I gave a bunch of questions and I actually hit it with the softest one first to see, just to give a little primer to it. So let me see, how do I want this one to go? Let's go with, well, I use this one here because this is another song.
Oh my gosh, this is getting ready to kill me. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here you go.
I'm ready. Because now I got to put all this shit together. All right. Stutter showcases lyrical prowess. I can't see an ability to create. I need my glasses. Catchy hooks while also incorporating elements of social commentary. And this is a Southern rapper, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
2008. They had an album.
Oh my gosh. No, it ain't him.
Uh-oh. Doc about to get a point. I'm still going to be behind, but I'm about to come up.
Doc about to get a big point because I'm stumped right now. I'm stumped. I don't know.
Let me know when you want me to drop the answer. Thinking. You picked 2008. Before I give the answer, why did you pick 2008? Or there was just randomly?
Because, we're going to have to go back to other years anyway. But okay. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I want to mix it up. I don't want everything to be in, 1994 or 1995 or, you know what I mean? So I got to spice it. I don't know.
I'll give you another hint real quick.
All right.
It's not a question. It's just something that. All right. So this rapper was part of a rap group in the beginning, and they had a song called "Stress."
It was a rap group.
Yes, it used to be part of a group. They had a song called "Stress," and it used to play on the box a lot too. By the way.
Oh my gosh.
So that's I'll give you that one because you made me think about the box, and I remember that from that.
No.
Are you ready for the answer then?
Ho. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to say this. I'm probably wrong. And if I'm wrong, just tell me the answer. But I want to go with CeeLo.
David Banner.
Damn, fuck. Damn. Well, at least I guessed this term. All right. Yeah, it is David Banner. All right. So you got, okay. See, and to the audience, listen, he can knock me off because he got the answers already. Can you knock me off? That's the real question.
Exactly.
That's the real question. But he got me tonight. He stumped me tonight. And you know what else? I ain't gonna lie. Like, David Banner was cool, but I wasn't big on him like that. So, yeah. Oh, man.
They melodic. Him and Ninth Wonder did songs with Erykah Badu. The name of the group was Organized Confusion, and he did a song called Stress that used to play on the box.
Yeah, but I wasn't really into him. So if he came on, I was walking out the room and then coming back.
You like it.
Came on that I like. I do that now. If I am not really into something, I will walk out of the room and then come back when I hear something that you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, this is my. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really big on David Banner, but that was a good one. That stumped the crap out of me. I'm like, what? 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 But I wasn't a huge David Banner fan. I like him better as a advocate than I did as a rapper.
And that played a part when his music changed because he was going through a lot of stuff, and that's when it was a whole shift.
It wasn't his music that made me pay attention to him being I knew his name, but that wasn't. It's the things that he was standing for that made me pay attention to his advocacy. It wasn't. Oh, all right. It was David Banner. He made a song, and so now I like him because now he adding the advocacy to it. Nah, it was more like, all right, I like the message that he is conveying. And that's why I rock with. I like him as an advocate. I still don't really rock with him as an artist like that. But
as
I like
producer. T.I. Rubber Band Man, he produced that.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I never knew that.
Look, this is the tap in. I'm just asking hip hop questions.
And you teaching me. That's why you professor.
Look, I don't got my degree yet, so.
Because you
but however, I did put where I'm getting my degree from AU Big Purr.
AU Big Purr. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, Doc. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. But now you taught me something because I didn't know he produced that. But now that you say that, and the song is in my head right now, it makes sense because it got that.
Outkast. International Players Anthem, Bun B, he produced that too.
Wait,
I'll type the text to our girls you can see.
He did what for Outkast?
International Players Anthem.
What? I don't know that.
He produced that.
What he produced. I just know him as a rapper. And
if you go back and watch the video, he's there and he's in the car.
Because now you're telling me, but I didn't know what he produced. I just knew him as a rapper. And then I knew him as an advocate, and I like what he stands for as an advocate. So, do I have a David Banner album in here? No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. That's crazy. But now that you got Rubber Band Man in my head, I can hear the David Banner in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, and that's crazy. That's nuts. That's nuts. Doc, you done taught me a lot of stuff tonight, like. Nigga had on a whole diaper in the video, and I ain't even know. The song was my joint too, but I ain't remember that he had on a diaper. Until I went and looked. And now you telling me some stuff about David Banner that I never knew. You done gave me education, brother. AU Big Purr.
AU Big Purr.
Because I did not know none of that. All right, so let's get to the comments. We worldwide check in with the tap in. Yeah, you should. It's a good show. We have fun. And then Doc comes and educates us on the things we need to know about hip hop. Yeah, AU Big Purr. So yeah, dang, you done taught me, you messed my head up for the night. I hope it ain't mess my head up too much that I forget that I gotta get this kid's stuff together for tomorrow. Top flight, catch the vibes, and look alive. Hey, that's the best way to live. That's the best way to live. So some things I have to say while we're at it, because I'm here and I say these things. If you would like to come on the show, if you're looking for advertisement or sponsorship, or you just want to say hi, or you have a suggestion, hit us up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Just think of the name of the show and then put @gmail at the end.com, and then you'll have it. Know that when I do play videos, I have full permission to play them. I would not play them unless I had permission. Speaking of that, oh my gosh, before I get to that real quick, I know I gotta get to that part, but I gotta speak on this real quick because next Tuesday,
the interview.
Next Tuesday, I gotta make sure I get the right one. Okay, here we go. Next Tuesday, we're gonna have that boy Bomb. Hold on, I gotta get this comment off of here real quick, Doc, because this is distorting my vision. Next Tuesday, we will not have a tap in. We will have a smoke break, and we'll be sitting down with Bomb. I got some good questions for him. I talked to him yesterday and today. about the process of everything, how everything's gonna go. Get my tech game together in here because it's a certain way that I want my interviews to go down, especially in-person interviews, and so I needed to fix it. So I'm fixing it right now. And so we will be doing that next Tuesday, just to let you know what's going on. But remember, you can always call into this podcast, text, and I will read it. Your text messages on air. You'll be on air if you call in. You could drop a comment. Love those. Or you can ask me to drop the link, but I'm warning you. Be on your best behavior. And you gotta give people warnings these days so they can know. I don't want that on there. Hold on. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, and every subscription. And if you subscribe on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are privy to what we have going on around this piece. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. You can drop a cash app if you like. I appreciate those. It helps to us building this network that I'm trying to build, because I don't want it to be just a podcast. It's got to be more than a podcast. So you can drop a donation. We appreciate that. Any donation helps. Join our coffee. I need to get on that part. It's just so much going on right now. The holidays is the worst part, but join our coffee.com/ambitiouslyent. Make sure you do that. Yeah, it's crazy around holiday season, and I'll be trying to do the most around this time of the year. Big shout out to our DJ. He working on a mix as we speak. He give me an update. He give me an update all the time. He did a fire mix on this past Friday. We will be back on this Friday with the next fire mix, so make sure you tune in for that. Big shout out to Rukazi. And remember to always let us know how you feel about the mix, because I like to pass the message on to him. I like to be like, guess what they said? So I do. I say it just like, guess what they said? And then he'd be like, what? And I'd be like, that was dope. And then, we good. So yeah, big shout out to Rukazi. So I got all that off the screen. So let's get to this little thing of ours. La Cosa Nostra. First things first, mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business. So just mind your business, except for Media Mondays, where I like to tell everybody's business because I'm nosy. To tap in, because we get into some business sometimes that relate to whatever we pull out the bag. And then Doc teaches something about some people sometimes, like he did tonight. Then tune in for Wet and Wired Wednesday, because this Wednesday we are getting into this L.A. Reid case. They're keeping me busy. I love it. But we're going to get into the court documents from the L.A. Reid case, and hopefully a little bit of the Jimmy Iovine case as well, because I'm telling everybody business. So we are doing that. These last Wet and Wired Wednesdays have been interesting, to say the least. But other than that, mind your business. A safe way to play it. Remember to love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, because you are the first line of everything. First line of defense, nurturing, care, and encouragement. And not enough of y'all do that right now. That's why they out here acting a fool. So encourage your babies to be great. Tell them that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. I don't even watch NASCAR. But the point is, if they want to work there, then tell them to be great. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, or receptionist, or whatever the hell else they do at NASA. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I will say it's space, and I do love the sky. I do like looking at the sky, and I got a bomb-ass telescope. So, I'm into some stuff. Y'all don't give y'all all of that, but
there's a harvest moon happening tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, it's the second to the last full moon, so it's gonna be really big.
Oh, I might gotta go out. Oh, I might need to go outside after this.
It's cold outside too, so dress well.
I know. That means I gotta put on like 5 coats and some boots and some gloves.
If you really want to see it, that's what you gotta do. But now it's a special moon tonight.
Okay, all right. But yeah, the point is, you know what I'm saying? They dealt with space and stuff. So if they want to work there, just tell them to be great at whatever it is. And it's other jobs they can have. Some of them are undesirable as a parent, but if they want to do that, tell them to be great at that too. Stay in your lane. Don't jump in my lane, because you get in my lane, you're gonna get this. And child, trying to tell y'all don't want her. She's not nice. I'm a Libra, so it's a side of me that be like, all right, you playing with me and you gonna get her, or you can get her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly and all of that good stuff, or at least her, because you big purr. When Cat is purring, she's a happy girl. But you don't want the first one. She evil as shit. What usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is the collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need it. And I don't need that for you. Just stay in your lane. Okay. And last but not least, and I did take my own advice the other day, Doc, and I stopped being petty. Because I didn't want to be petty boot straight. All right. So I got it. But pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle that needs to be fought. Some battles, you gotta just look at them like they're crazy and be like, all right, you on your own with that one, and let them go ahead and do their thing. Mobb Deep already told y'all it's a war going outside, so we got to worry about the war and not necessarily the small ass battles. And I'm trying to tell y'all, with this industry chopped up the way it is right now, it's a war. It's a whole spiritual war, and y'all, I hope y'all ready for it. I hope y'all ready. But anyway, I got to get out of here. Doc, thank you, baby.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. I appreciate you so much. I'm glad you were here this evening. We got to get up out of here. I got to go get school clothes ready for tomorrow, because at the end of the day, I'm still a mom. I love y'all. Be safe out here. Stay out of trouble. Doc, don't be getting in no trouble now.
I don't.
All right, good. That's how I like it. So anyway, good night, y'all. Be safe. I'm out. Bye. Bye.